Hey y'all, so it's been a really long time since I've actually narrated a video, but this one's a little bit complicated, so I figured just in case you guys wanted to know how I did this, I would walk you through. So basically I just chose colors that might accent the picture that I chose, and so I'm ripping up random papers. These are mainly from the Amy Tangerine. I think it's an Amy Tangerine 6x6 pad. I want to say it's the Yes Please line. So some of them are not though. Some of them are just random papers from another. But I did. I did choose some from what is it? Hey Girl. Yeah, Basic Gray Hey Girl. So I'm just using Mod Podge to adhere all the pieces down. Of course, you have to use it underneath and on top, or else it'll ripple pretty bad. So I'll continue to do this, and I'm just using like a regular paintbrush. It's just nothing like expensive. And I want to get and I really didn't know if I wanted a border or not. It really ends up not mattering because I end up putting paint and gesso and stuff all over it. But at this point I've let it dry. So I dried it, well, I didn't let it dry. I am impatient, so I used a hair dryer. But I took gesso, and it's just the Liquitex gesso. And this is not as thick as the Claudine Hellmuth gesso. This is a little bit more liquidy, which is fine with me because it moves around pretty nicely on this page. And this is actually my first attempt at a layout doing mixed media. So, doing this type of mixed media, like using gesso and Mod Podge and stuff like that. I mean, I guess you could say like with watercolors and stuff like that, that's media, but I took some just mint green paint, and I thought actually the colors just seemed really too Christmassy for me, so I had to mute it with the gesso and the mint green paint. And now I'm just putting the layout together. So I hope I didn't go through that too fast, but basically I put the strips of paper down, I covered it in Mod Podge, I let it dry, I put gesso, or I dried it quickly with the hair dryer, I put gesso over it, then I put mint green paint over the gesso. Gesso dries really quick, and so does acrylic paint. And I just did it really messy. I did not have any technique or way of doing it. Now I just took a cutout from Heidi Swap from the silhouette that I just had laying around, and I took my picture and put it on top of just an old book page, and then I distressed, this came in the Studio Calico kit, this retro camera, and I just distressed the edges so that it would lift off the page a little bit. And then these cork stickers or thickers also came in the Studio Calico Valley High kit. I believe that was the July kit. So these I bought for $1.99 at Michael's yesterday. I don't know if everyone's Michael's have them, but these are the Heidi Swap mistable letters, and I thought I could use those on a letter, especially because you can just do your own color. So I'm trying to figure out what color I want to use. I end up using Sweet Cherry, and it's the Heidi Swap Mist, or Color Shine. So it's actually a little pinker than I wanted it. I should have known that because I know the color has kind of a pink tint to it, but I end up liking it. I really didn't want the whole thing to be like a red and green color. I was just trying to bring out a little bit of the red in the picture. So here I'm just taking, I'm going to go ahead and adhere that down, and then that's a cork. Actually, that cork sticker, right now I'm muting it with like a little bit of paint, but that cork sticker came in the Scraptastic. I think it came in the August kit, which I still need to make a layout with that, so that's coming up next. Then if you guys did not see what I just did, I'm really sorry. Something was up with my computer, but I took archival ink and I just took random stamps and just put it all over just to give it kind of like some texture, and then washi tape, and then I also well, I added the washi tape underneath the letters, and then I added a couple of wood veneers, and then now I'm adding stickers from, or a sticker, or few stickers, I'm sorry, from Maggie Holmes. What line is that? She has a new one that's like flea market, but the older one, oh my gosh, why am I forgetting this? Okay, whatever, you guys know what I'm talking about though. So this is a Amy Tangerine stamp. I'm using archival ink again, and the reason I'm using archival ink is because it doesn't like react with water, which so it stays even if you put like Mod Podge or something over it. I did go back and put Mod Podge on top of the moment word and on top of the washi so that it was, see, because I'm putting it down because I want to make sure that it's stays. So I did go back and do that. Here are the final pictures. I'm really sorry if that was quick. Just if you guys have any questions, just message me, and I will for sure answer those. That's the Amy Tangerine stamp there at the bottom, and I just stamped it once and then moved it across to get kind of like the fading effect. But that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great Sunday.